Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video with this Tesla Model Y. This is the 2026 refresh Juniper with a black headliner. Now this is also the premium trim, a long range rear-wheel drive. Now this is also the biggest battery in the Model Y. It's an 82 kilowatt hour NMC. This one's the LG 5M battery, or the cells. And it's no longer in the production. It's replaced by the Tesla's 4680, but this one is usable 79. Now at 100% state of charge, it gives you 575 kilometers of range, although WLTP is 661. I'm gonna plug in the car. There's two more cars charging next to me, and actually there's a new visualization on the map where it shows you other Teslas. I'm gonna show you that. So once I arrived, it showed me the without the satellite visualization with the cars that you saw, and now it switched to back to satellite. Okay, so I gotta say Tesla has good charging prices. Look at this, 0.28 cents for non-Tesla vehicles. Anyway, let's plug this in. So there you go. Handshake. And we're green. That was fast. Now let's check out here. We are pulling from the grid. It's ramping up. Again, there are two cars. I think there should be enough power to reach the 250. Hopefully, fingers crossed. It says here estimate 40 minutes. We started charging at 1:45. So 2:05. Come on, let's get. Oh wait. It's a little bit disappointing. It might have to do the fact that this supercharger doesn't have full power. Like Tesla didn't buy the full power. I'm not sharing. I've parked also two stalls between the other cars. But okay, let's see. This is the reality. You might not always get the peak power, and we're gonna see if it's gonna be 40 minutes or more. So actually, excuse me, this is a 95. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna charge that much. Okay, let's just say here 80. That's enough for continuing the trip. And in this case, it says here 25 minutes. So let's see if it's gonna be 25 minutes. When we get close, I just might ramp it up back to 95. We're still pulling strong from the grid. I was hoping one of these cars would just eventually leave before I started charging, but that's not the case. So just to show, you have the Model 3 from Germany, and we have a Model Y Performance, gray color, looks pretty nice. We're pulling 130 kilowatts from the grid, past 40%. Now it says here estimated 20 minutes remaining. I can hear the heat pump engaging. It's a little bit different compared to the Model 3, but nothing major. It's not too loud. We got inside the battery 19 kilowatts, and if you're wondering why is there no pricing, this is a Tesla vehicle. So this is a little update. If I want to get to 95%, I have to wait additional 35 minutes. But I think we started in 45 if I remember correctly, and this is solid. I wish we were alone and I would pull max out of the grid. I was actually honestly expecting no cars here at this late hour, so I guess I was not lucky. But this is the situation in Croatia. Okay, we're charging for almost 15 minutes. 13 to be exact, but the power is dropping just slightly under 100 kilowatts. We're close to 60%. So in these big batteries, and I have the same battery, 82 kilowatt, usable was like 76 or something like that. I forgot now. In my Model 3, the 21 long range all-wheel drive, and usually after 60%, that's where the power drops, like towards 60, 70, 60, and then past 70% down to like 50 kilowatts. So it's a very similar charging curve, I believe, here. But usually the best practice is just to charge up to 80%. If you're, Tesla noob, you're probably going to be charging up to 90, and it just takes for ages. So if you're on a long trip, you at a destination, if you have more charging legs, I would just advise you to listen to the trip computer. Sometimes it's going to be driving you between 2050, 2060, and you're spending less time on a supercharger because you have 200 kilowatts, 100, and that's when you charge the fastest. The bigger the state of charge, the slower the charging rate. So you're just spending more time to get to this 80, 90, or so if you have chargers or charging options, don't wait to get the full charge. If you're in a road trip, just use this range 2060 and listen to the navigation. It's usually right. It's going to save you a lot of time. Okay, still pulling strong, 88, so around 90, close. We've passed 16 minutes from the start. It says here another 11 minutes to get to 80%, roughly 25 minutes, which is fine, I would say. And if I go to 95, I'm going to be staying here to 95. So I'm not going to try to stress this battery. I did charge it once to 100% to see the state of charge, and I left immediately. So that's okay with the battery. But if you leave it at 100% to charge and you just leave the car, it's going to seriously degrade your battery. So same if you discharge the battery all the way to 0%, you need to plug it in immediately, and the battery will not have any harm. But if you leave it empty, dead, it will degrade the battery. Okay guys, one thing I didn't show you, it's a new option. So you can sync the accent lights to the music. You can also match them to the album color. So this is currently something on, so you can do that. I didn't show that in the night review, so I'm adding it here. And you can have this. So I'm gonna play this, but I'm gonna lower the volume. So you can see, when I mute the music, it stops, it dims. But if I increase it, you can see it's like, okay, the song is over, but it's like reacting to the rhythms, like you can see here. And then if I engage this one, it does the rainbow thing, so it's like a disco. So I'm not sure if you're into that. I think that's cool, but I just prefer the solid, but you have those options. For those of you who are newbies, quick tap on the battery, it brings the charging menu, and then you can always tap on the percentage, not this one, but this one, and you can see kilometers. So yeah, maybe should have thought of showing that as well. You can see here at 70%, the range actually 72. Still pulling strong, 60, but now actually, getting close to 80 is just going to be dropping off. I think we're pulling still good. So there's the original Legacy Model S next to me, and these cars, how they have usually free supercharging, so owners like to keep them alive. They keep swapping parts, making sure they're running to use the free juice. But I think they're really not worth that while, because they're really slow at charging. They're really thirsty on spending electricity, and they're not super efficient. If you like to drive really slow, otherwise I just don't see the point of having a free supercharger with a car that charges slow, spends a lot of juice, and has a really short range. Okay, I pull it back to 80%. It says here 5 minutes. So that's pretty good. It's like 30 minutes tops, around 30 minutes to get to 80% from 20. If I want to get to, like, we start at 22, it's going to ask you this each time you've passed the 80%. If I want to get to 82%, which is like 2080, it's another 6 minutes, but it's completely fine. And this one's like more accurate now. I see. I usually would round it up to 5 minutes, and then in my Model 3 they added like the last part, like it would shrink it down to 2 or 1 minute, although it's never that much, but it's getting more precise. Like, and it's, if I want to charge to 90, it would take 13 minutes. It's rounding it up to a minute and not 5 minutes. And let's say 95, it's 20 minutes. So I'm gonna be staying that long because I need to return to Zadar, spend some more juice, but should be enough for my return trip. So this is also the visualization, and it changes if you're on a V4 or V3 Supercharger. I've turned on the lights so you can see the lights as well on the car. So we are at almost 80%, pulling 50 kilowatts still from the grid. So it's pretty strong. I feel like this is better than before in the past, but I would need to check my old videos to see that. I just somehow in the back of my head it feels like it's slightly better than in the past, or maybe it's better than my Model 3, which has a little bit degradation, so it just really drops maybe at this percentage. So we just got to 80% in exactly 30 minutes. Now we're gonna keep charging, and what I wanted to also emphasize about Tesla cars, I've tested the BYD. They are sometimes thermal throttling and rapid gating. This one, the Teslas are perfect. There's smooth charging curve, Tesla heat pump. This is actually the Octavalve 2.0 in the Juniper, so it's the second generation heat pump. It's even more efficient, but that's why you get better performance regarding consumption and charging. And we reached 82 at 17, so that is 32 minutes, 22, 80%. So guys, we're at 90%, pulling 36 from the grid, and 10 minutes to go. So I'm talking with the Model S owner, but I'm gonna stay here for 95. Okay guys, we're talking a little bit, so the charging was complete. Sorry I didn't catch the time, but gonna be heading off. Well guys, that's it. Stay tuned for more Tesla content in the future. Sorry, I was talking a little bit with the owner. Always like to chit chat with other Tesla owners and share experience. Happy charging, and see you in the next one. Bye.